There's plenty of times when you want to be discreet when you're wearing headphones. Maybe you're working and trying to be subtle about your listening, or maybe you just don't want to advertise your distraction. At the same time, there are plenty of times when you also really want to block the world out, and maybe you even want them to know it, so you can focus on work or relaxation. I'm Erin from TechGadgetsCanada.com, and it is those times that the Bowers&Wilkins PX7 headphones are going to be the ones you reach for. I recently received a review sample of these headphones to test out and try in my own home. This is my first experience with Bowers&Wilkins as a brand, so in this review I'll tell you what to expect from these headphones and the special features they have, what the sound quality is like, about the battery life, and whether or not I can recommend them for you. An early heads up, if you end up liking this video and finding it helpful, to please hit that like button and consider becoming a subscriber. Both those things help me keep making more videos that I hope everyone out there gets to watch, enjoy, and learn from. These headphones are over-ear headphones, and the option I got is a special carbon edition, which seems to mean the ear cup band is made of a mottled grayish black material. The headphones will fold flat for travel. Inside the ear cups, 43.6mm drivers in the PX7 are the largest in the Bowers&Wilkins headphone collection, and the company says they're developed and tuned by the same folks behind the loudspeakers in the Abbey Road studios. The ear cups have both a fabric, a leathery type fabric, and plastic construction, along with a padded headband. For their size, they are extremely lightweight. The headband is also adjustable, if maybe a bit on the stiff side, but that does help keep it in place. Now, when it comes to the passive noise isolation from the ear cups, they are able to block out quite a bit of noise while still being quite comfortable. We'll get to the noise cancellation shortly. Let's grab a quick peek at what's in the box. This is actually a really nice package. You get the headphones plus 2 connectors. There's an aux jack as well as a USB cable if you choose to use them wired to your computer. Plus, there is a lovely heather gray hard shell travel case. Let's get to some of the key features of these headphones. They have both noise cancellation, which blocks out almost all sound using digital signals designed to listen for and cancel out exterior noise. And they have what's called pass-through, which allows you to control some audio coming into the headphones while you're listening. The noise cancellation has 4 levels. There's high, low, auto, and off. For me, though, the truest test of headphones like these is to use them without any audio playing. It truly lets you evaluate how good the noise cancellation is, since it's not that surprising that with music playing, it also helps block out external sounds. I have to say though, I was disappointed in the noise cancellation of the Bowers&Wilkins PX7. On low and auto modes, I was clearly able to hear my husband 2 rooms away making breakfast, cracking eggs, beating them, clinking glasses, and moving dishware. Even the tapping of my keyboard was obvious, as was snapping of my fingers. With the noise cancellation on high, it was actually a lot better, and outside sound was a lot more muted. For me, if I'm after noise canceling, the high setting on these was really the only way to go. I've had the opportunity to test out a lot of noise canceling, so I know it is possible to have a perfect cone of silence. And my top noise canceling pick right now is the Apple AirPods Max. These ones only barely passed the test, and I'd say they cancel out about 60 to 70% of outside noise, while something like the AirPods Max gets you to about 90 to 95%. Now, even with the so-called auto mode or adaptive option, it really didn't appear to make any adjustments to me based on the external noise it was picking up. Pass-through is enabled by pushing and holding the noise cancellation button on the bottom here for about 2 seconds. I'm happy to report this feature worked a lot better. I was easily able to hear around me as the headphones piped in ambient sound that would probably otherwise not get through the thick padding. That external audio does come with a bit of an ambient hiss, but from my experience, that is not uncommon in pass-through technology. The sound quality on these headphones is dynamite. The bass is outstanding, and while it's vibrant, it's not overpowering. The balance is great, and there's no tendencies to either the low or the high end. I listened to a lot of different music on these, and everything from vintage Dave Matthews Band to current pop, jazz, and hip-hop sounded great. When it came to phone calls, these headphones were easily able to handle calls and let me focus on my conversations. When it comes to battery life, Bowers&Wilkins says these headphones will give you about 30 hours of battery. That is a fantastically long time in the headphone world. The same cable you'd use to connect to your computer is also your charging cable. So how quick you use your battery depends on which features you use and how often. If you are always using noise cancellation on high, you will probably experience a shorter battery life, and someone who doesn't use noise cancelling at all will get a lot more out of them. When I tested the charging, they were recharged to 54% from about 0 in just 30 minutes, and they made it all the way to 95% charge in 1 hour, which is great in my opinion. A quick 15-minute charge will give you about 5 more hours. I will say though, these headphones died on me pretty quickly. I went from having 6% battery as shown in the app to the headphones turning themselves right off in less than 5 minutes.
There's a standby power saving option too. When taken off your head, the PX7 will automatically enter standby mode, which will pause playback and disconnect Bluetooth and switch to a low power state. When you put them back on again, the PX7 will wake and reconnect to the last connected Bluetooth source. With the app, you can customize how long the headphones will wait before switching to standby. You can also turn this feature off if you prefer.
The PX7 also have wear sensing, which is quite responsive and very smart. When I lift an ear cup to hear what's happening around me, the music automatically stops. Put it back on, and the music resumes. This feature was a welcome addition to the headphones, and it worked very, very well.
In the Bowers&Wilkins app, you can view exact battery levels, adjust your settings, including noise cancelling and pass-through. The app is nicely styled and also includes what's called soundscapes, where you can choose from a handful of relaxing ambient audio like forest or nature sounds.
I love headphones that can be paired to more than one device at a time, since I'm always switching between my work phone and my personal phone, my computer as well. Helpfully, the PX7 can connect to up to 2 devices at the same time, but you can only play audio or take calls from 1 device at a time, naturally. The PX7 will also remember up to 8 other devices, so you can connect them to your phones, tablet, computer, and even your TV.
Overall, I have really been loving the Bowers&Wilkins PX7.
They are comfortable and easy to wear, they're lightweight, and the wear sensing works amazingly well.
I really appreciated the addition of the soundscapes feature inside the app, since I love putting on ambient sound like that to help me focus while I'm working.
The battery life is outstandingly long, and the quick charge feature is very useful. When it comes to the downsides of these headphones, the noise cancellation isn't the best I've ever tried, and it is most effective, perhaps not surprisingly, only at its very highest level. That is really the biggest downside. The Bowers&Wilkins PX7 over-ear headphones sell for about $399 US. If you want to read this review or reference any of what I've talked about here, head over to techgadgetscanada.com for a full write-up. There you can ask me any questions you have about these headphones. You can also post them here in comments below. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Erin. Until the next time, you can find me on either Twitter or Instagram. I'm at ErinLYYC. You can also always catch me on Facebook at facebook.com/techgadgetscanada.